What's going on, guys? I'm back here with another video. I know it's been a while, but been working a lot lately, so it's hard to really try to get a video in. But I did buy other items that I have not did videos on, so we got a few items to do videos on. I think I got like two RC cars and I got three handhelds. So I got a little bit of stuff. I just been really busy, guys, really busy. So it's a little difficult to try to get a video in when you're all burned out. So forgive me for that. But let's go ahead and get this started. This is a handheld that I got from Amazon. Obviously, you can see the packaging here. Uh, got this a while back, not too long ago, but a little bit, I would say about maybe almost a month. So it's been like three to 4 weeks. Have not messed with it. uh, I bought two other handhelds that I have not opened as well. I just been too busy, guys, to actually mess with these things. But I got this here because it was $39, guys. So this is the a $39 handheld. I did see quite a few videos on this on YouTube. So I thought it would be a really good video because it's cheap and I think it's a really good alternative to something like this here. Grab this, guys. So this handheld is just unbelievable. This handheld is really good, guys. I mean, it makes me a little upset using it because this is the way they should have come in the first place. I think I wasted like 180 on one handheld, another 170, it was 160, and they did not run as good as this. And now they finally get the whole emulator and actual a chipset to run properly, and it was only like, I think this was a total of $80. So I paid $80 for it. It was a while back, so it was more newer, so it was more expensive, but I'm pretty sure you can get this kind of cheaper now. But yeah, this is a really good handheld, but I think this is a good alternative. So that one's going to cost you around 80 to maybe $70. And this one here will cost you $39 from Amazon. So you just pay 39 bucks, 40, maybe $40, maybe 41 tops, and you got yourself the X Pro. So let's go ahead and check this out. You guys could see what's going on there. Uh, Here, I'll go ahead and show you this again. So it does come with quite a few things. We got both buttons here, R1 and R2, volume, and everything else. But I'm about to show you guys this in on the actual handheld, so don't need to really see that. It does come with two USB slots, so you can go ahead and pop in your own controllers. Very difficult to find a controller, but I think I got one that actually works because I have one that works with my other handhelds like this, and it is the only one that works with it. So you got your SD card there. So let's go ahead and open this up. And there's our model, the X39 Pro. So see what's in here. Put that there. We got the handheld itself. Some boring old manual that we will not need. A USB charging. Oh, it's actually USB C. Okay, so we're not going to use that. We got nothing else in here. It's completely empty. This here is probably the quality pass. So someone tested it to make sure it works, which is sometimes a lie. So here's the handheld itself. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I think it looks pretty good for the price. This is very good. $39, guys. That's it. So you got your all your buttons here. Let's see if I get a little light on this. So you got, see, L1, L2, and then you got your R2 and R1. We got our power button, I think, here. No, power buttons here. You do get an HDMI out. This will ever okay, so you do get an HDMI out. This is where you charge it. These are your volume, your headphone jack there. We got nothing on the sides. The back of the handheld does look pretty plain, but it's still good. It actually feels pretty good in the hand. Look at, if I bang, and not bang, but if I tap on it, guys, it does not sound hollow. So that's really good. A lot of times these things can sound hollow and they just feel cheap, light, and they have no balance in the hand. And because they're so lightweight, they have, like I said, they have no balance and it just feels awful. But this one feels pretty good. So if we go on the bottom here, we got our SD card slot. We got one USB and another USB for actual controllers. So this thing can be used like an actual console. And that's it. We do get our buttons here. You guys can see these. So we get a menu, select, and start button. We got our standard buttons there. X, Y, A, and B, I'm guessing that is. B, yeah, B. Got one analog stick, which is pretty cool. Then we got our average D-pad, which doesn't feel too crappy, guys. I mean, you know how these things can be pretty bad. This actually does not feel too bad. Now let's hope this thing's got a little juice in it. Okay, I'm turning it on. See if we get something here. Oh, yep, there it is. So let's go ahead and cut this light out. Screen looks pretty good, guys. Not too bad. I'm not sure if it's IPS or not, but it does look pretty good. This is definitely looking so pretty good right now for the money. See if I can put this up. Volume there. So you got your volume. You guys can actually see it. That's good. That's a good thing. And then we got the actual games here, but I don't hear any noise here on the actual screen when I'm trying to look for games. I'm wondering if the sound works. So let's go to a game here. If we go up here, back up here, I thought I saw art. I thought I saw a racing game by PS1. So this thing does play PS1 games. Man, it's like really up here. Let's see if I do this. There we go. So now we got our emulators as a shortcut here. Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, CPS. What is that? Super Famicom, which is Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, which is Sega Genesis, Final Burn Alpha, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Neo Geo, and PlayStation 1, guys. So let's just go ahead and go straight to PS1, see if this thing can actually run PS1 games. So we'll go ahead and put that there, because more likely it's going to run the other games. But let's see if it could even run a PS1 game. I am trying to put the volume up. We do got sound, guys. We got sound. Sound is back here, I think. I can hear the speaker right there. My bad. We only got one front-facing speaker. So this is PS1. Let's just go ahead and get started. Let's just go to start. You think this thing can really run Bloody Roar, or is it just there for fun? So we select our character. That feels pretty good. It didn't feel super slow. Alright, let's get this started. Well, we'll go with her. Alright. You think it'll run it, guys? So far it doesn't sound too bad. I think it's actually running it pretty good, guys. Doesn't seem too bad. I'm a bit impressed. $40, get you a running handheld that plays PS1. That's not bad at all. I don't know how to play this, but it looks like it's running. And if we press the menu button here, guys, you guys can get out of here. You can also do a few other things, but it's very limited. From what I seen, it was very limited. I did buy this. I seen it on a lot of YouTube channels, and I was just like, that sounds like a really good alternative to buying this one. Although this one runs a few more emulators, but it's not gonna run it perfect. But this one's pretty good. I think it's very affordable for the price. It does come with quite a few PS1 games, so you do have games already in it. Oh no, what happened here? Let's go back here. Alright, let's go back to PS1. Let's see what else they got in here. They got no artwork. There we go. Right there. Let's try that. Okay, let that load up. So far, so good. Things look like they're working, sort of. I don't know. It seems a little stuck here. Come on. Did we get stuck already? No, we didn't freeze. My bad. Okay. Let's press the start button. Okay, let that load up. Alright. There's another PS1 game. Looks pretty good. Sometimes when I turn the light off, it looks a little better. Now that this looks horrible. So here's another PlayStation where you can save on the fly, so that's pretty good. You can go ahead and save your game there and load it, so that's really good. Let's go to another one in here. Oh, they have Marvel vs. Capcom, and they even have Resident Evil. There it is, right there, Ridge Racer Type 4. We'll try that one, and then we'll try a couple off the other emulators, and then that's it, guys, because I don't want to make the video too long. I just think it's a really good handheld for $39. That is really good. It's like a clear looking blue or purple. Uh, 2-day shipping. If anything goes wrong or you just don't want it, you can go and send it back. And it's probably going to be cheaper if you buy it from like China, but I don't really like buying from China. It takes too long, and I'm just very impatient. And then when there's a problem, it's a big send back. And so far, look at that. That sounds good, guys. This is PlayStation 1. And a lot of these handhelds claim they can play PlayStation, but they actually can't. They play it horribly bad, but this is actually doing it. This is one of the X uh, video games. You know how they have the X9, the X7, the X8, they have the X39, they have an X55. So this is one of their consoles, and for it to actually be running PlayStation is kind of a big deal. You guys can hear it. Sounds a little bad, guys. It does. Let's go back to the game here. Let's try to start it. Let's see what happens. It sounds a bit choppy right there. Not a lot, but a little bit. Alright, so let's just go ahead and hurry up. I don't want to waste too much time on this. Come on, come on. Alright. So we'll just go ahead and choose everything really fast. Alright, so there we go, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. See if this race actually works. So far, loading and everything works pretty good. Usually when these things don't run PlayStation properly, they just work. They won't even load properly. Where's my gas? Here we are. Alright, guys, so far so good. It's working. So you can actually play PlayStation on this, guys, which is really good. Because a lot of these $40 handhelds that they're selling cannot run PlayStation as well. I know there's probably a few out there that could, but this is actually running this like very good. So this, and it even looks good, guys. This isn't that bad of a picture. It's actually really good, very acceptable. So we'll go ahead and get out of there, and we'll go back here, and we'll take a look at Super Nintendo, because that seems to be very difficult for these handhelds to pull off. We'll see if it runs. I'm just trying to look for a game here. It does come with some artwork on the Super Nintendo side. What do I put on here? Something that we're all familiar with, but I can't find anything. Let's just hurry up and get something. The Art of Fighting, we'll put that on, see if it runs. So it loads up extremely fast, which is a good thing. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll start. It does not come with Mario games, guys, so you're not putting Mario. I mean, you can put your own Mario games. It's not coming with it. Just like a lot of these handhelds that they're selling now, they don't come with Mario games. They're not trying to get in trouble, so they just don't put any. So you have to put them yourself, which is very easy. See that? So with PlayStation running good, you're going to sacrifice that for Super Nintendo. So if you're looking for Super Nintendo games, this is probably not the handheld for you. Um, I don't think it's gonna run Super Nintendo properly. It seems like it's running it choppy. The sound is being definitely sacrificed for the emulator to run. Go ahead and press start. But arcade games are gonna run great, guys, on this. All of them. So if you're an arcade, I like the arcades. So this is Batman, but I don't think there's any sound to this ROM here, but it is playing it. So let's just go ahead and get out of here. That was a bad game. No, not save. I'll go ahead and exit. Let's choose one more and then we'll get the hell out of here. Here's Batman Returns. Because that's a good game that we all know, and we can see if it's running properly. Oh, see that? That just sounds horrifically bad. That just sounds horrible. And I could tell right now that it's not gonna run this properly, guys. It'll probably run it good enough to get you by if you're like just really trying to play it. There is no way to upgrade the software on these guys. All of these the X series, handhelds are all locked. They're all locked, so you can't upgrade. Oh wow, this is actually pretty good. Not too bad. The sound is a little choppy, but it is working, guys. You guys could see it's not too bad. I guess it's still playable. See, sounds a little staticky here and there, but other than that, it does play. So I guess Super Nintendo's more like a hit and miss. Whichever game is gonna run, it's gonna run. But Mega Drive works, guys, great. Game Boy and all that, they run pretty good. The arcade games themselves, so we got Neo Geo here. We don't have main, but we'll just go ahead and try a Final Burn Alpha, and we'll put on a game here. So it does come with some good ones. It does come with really good games. So you're like good to go as soon as you get the handheld. I think that's it. So let's go over here. Neo Geo. So we got Metal Slug. Looks like they gave you all of those, or most of them. They did throw in quite a few Neo Geo games. I know there's a game on here because I've seen it on the channels, but I'm not finding it here. No, I'm not finding it here, guys. But it does run really good. I've seen it running. Let me see if I can find this game here without taking too long. Come on, where is this? No. Let's see, guys, if I can find this. I can't see anything from there, plus my eyes are not very good. I really need to get some glasses, guys. Okay, so here's the arcade game. This will pretty much be our last video. I don't want our last video game to try. But trust me, guys, everything else is going to run great. So Game Boy, Sega Genesis, Game Boy Color, they're all going to run good. And your actual arcade games are going to run perfect. So here's WrestleFest. This is just an awesome game to play. Really, really good game. Like, extremely good, guys. This is just a hell of a time killer here. This is just really good. And I like using the analog stick, so you guys could see that does run pretty good. And it looks terrific. That looks really good. That looks really good. I'm really surprised on how well it looks. So you guys can see that does run. So you're going to be able to play arcade games perfectly. I will go out of here, guys, and go back into Mega Drive. And we will show at least one Mega Drive game. So it does come with the Sonic 6-pack. We'll let that load up, and then that's pretty much it, guys. So I definitely recommend this. I will leave a link. 39 bucks, guys. You guys will pay like 40 bucks for it, which is absolutely really good. For this handheld, I think this is really good for the price, guys. It's really good, really good. Comes with quite a few games, and you could put your own games on. We'll go with Sonic here just to go ahead and get this started. It seems to be a game that everyone knows and loves, so we'll go with that one. See, sounds great already. It sounds good. I could tell it's going to run pretty good. So you got your Sega, you're going to run great. But Super Nintendo is going to be a hit and miss. More likely it doesn't run properly, guys. But Sega Genesis works great. We got way more titles for Sega Genesis, so you're good to go. At least on this, at least on the 16-bit. I think I when I was growing up, guys, I grew up with Nintendo. I really cared for it a lot. I fought for it and argued with people. I grew up in the '80s, so I grew up right when that whole console wars was going on. And but now, as I went back and got older, I actually started liking a lot of Sega Genesis. They have a way better library. Super Nintendo does got some awesome games, but I think Sega Genesis, they just have a bigger library of games, very good games. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's the end of this one. I will be doing another video soon on another handheld. We'll go ahead and leave this off with 007 for the GBA. So you're gonna be able to play. You can shrink the screen, guys, to 4:3. So those of you that can't stand playing stretched, I don't mind. If I paid for that much of the screen, I'm gonna want to see that much of the screen. It does have a screen protector on here, guys, so you can't peel that off. I'm not going to because I understand it. Oh, that's loud. That is loud. So you got a lot more sound when it comes to GBA. Oh, come on. No, that's not. So this is gonna run great. So you got Game Boy Advance, and I think Game Boy Advance is really good as well. Nice little 32-bit system. You go ahead and play as well. I'm just pressing anything, guys. I don't know what's going on here, but you do got GBA, and it will run good. So Game Boy Advance is definitely gonna run, and all the rest of them, guys, are gonna run. So you're like set. This is not a bad handheld. PlayStation does run. It's a bit of a hit and miss, but most games will run. So I definitely recommend it. These buttons here actually feel pretty good, guys, and it does have quite a few functions here, but there's not a lot, guys. There's not a lot. It's just a simple handheld. When you go here, these are the entire list of every game that's there. You do got your shortcuts, so you can go into the actual emulators that you choose, a history, a fave, a search, and a file. So you can find files. Probably that's for your saved games. Oh, wait a minute, kind of screw that up. But not bad at all for this handheld. Really good. Does come with some artwork. It looks really good. Feels really good in the hand. I like it. I definitely recommend it. It's not gonna feel cheap, guys. It feels pretty good. So 39 bucks, $40. That's really good for a handheld that's actually going to run PlayStation 2 decently. So if you're someone who can't afford this, I don't know, maybe you're just young and don't have the money, so you can't grab one of these, but you can grab one of these for 40 bucks. I think it's really good. Feels good, guys. Like I said, doesn't feel cheap and hollow and unbalanced. It feels good. So that's pretty much the end of this one, guys. I will be back with another handheld. I do got an RC. That one will have to be filmed outside, but lately it's been like 115 here in California. Plus, we've been having a lot of earthquakes. So I'm gonna wait for that. So we'll go ahead and take care of that when it's not as hot. But I do got two other handhelds that I wanted to share. One of them is a bigger handheld. I actually opened that one up, guys, to use it to see what it's like. I'll go ahead and show it to you. So I bought this one here, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. It plays it plays Wii, PlayStation 2. It feels good. I think this is the T16 chip in there. I could be wrong. I'm not exactly sure. But I did buy this, guys, and I just think this is an awesome handheld. I really like it a lot. It does run a lot of emulators really good, and it is touchscreen and it does have Android. So we'll be doing a video on that soon. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will be back with some more videos. So thanks a lot for watching.